Now to finish this sucker off, the package. This is not only the last episode that I'll cover for Halo Legends, but it's also the second fully CGI short film on Halo Legends. It was done under Casio Entertainment with Shinji Aramaki, who started off his career doing the designs for the robots in Robotech and Transformers back in the 80s. And now is been well known for his works with CGI films Appleseed Deus Ex Machinima, and Vexile. One thing that sets Shinji Aramaki apart from other CGI directors, even among the best, is he understands both CGI films and traditionally 2D animated films. From his work with traditionally done animation, he understands the timing, the pacing, and the story. From CGI, he understands the realism, the weight the characters need to be able to give in their displacement in the world they live in, and so on and so on. By combining those two, he adds a greater experience for the viewer. As for the story, it takes place sometime before the first game. It revolves around a small unit of Spartan 2s led by the Master Chief as they go to retrieve a package that the Covenant have captured. On technical side, this is really awesome. While I can't say this is a really original, it's pretty much running and gunning and good old-fashioned fun, but it's still very fun. And unfortunately, there's not much characterization either. It's, like I said, just running and gunning and not much else. And for the most part, it's okay, but it still feels like someone put this on easy mode in a Halo game. This means it relies heavily on the animation, which, thankfully enough, the animation, the overall visuals, and the quality thereof is all high caliber. Everything is fluid, everything fits, everything has the right amount of depth. From there, it's a 10 out of 10, definitely. When I have to go with language tracks, I'm gonna have to go with the English. The Japanese wasn't too bad, but it didn't feel quite right. And there was a few areas I felt I could have done better. Still, it was decent enough, and the English dialogue was pretty good. Overall, I'm gonna give this a 91 out of 100. Nice little diversion, and if you're into action-type movies, this is definitely for you. Whew! Took me long enough. Now for the DVD extras. Halo Legends comes on 2 discs. The extras on disc 1 include commentary for each of the short films, and the commentary is by the game's creator and the director of Halo Legends. On disc 2, we have several full little vignettes on each of the Halo Legends shorts, from Origins 1 to the package. Each have a making of that's just as long as each of the different films in this. Each one just as detailed, and we get to see interviews done by the artists, the directors, the producers, different people who helped design and created the game, what they thought of it, their inspirations, why they chose different groups. And another thing that's important is a quick rundown of everything that's in the Halo universe from the beginning of its history to the current times, and which is really helpful for those who are either not major fans, don't know or anything about it, or are more or less casual players, or people who just go with the online and skip the single player. Now for a recap of all the different short stories in Halo Legends. Origins had a lot of potential, and it retold this whole story of the Halo universe. However, it was just one big monologue, and that really hampers the replay value. The duel was just plain excellent. It was perfection. It had an interesting art style, and it took a different route and a different view of the elite society. Homecoming is incredibly tragic and definitely a must-see, whether you like Halo or not. Odd One Out is pretty much mindless and it's just there for the comedic value and all how I love it for. Prototype is not as mindless, but it's still pretty fun, and it gives a human perspective on the Halo universe. Babysitting is about a team of soldiers, and while it doesn't add much to the soldier archetype, it's still a good look-see. And for more just mindless action that's good to look at, we give you the package. All things considered, Halo Legends as a whole gets a 92 out of 100. Well, normally this would be shelf-worthy. I'm going to have to put in a few contingencies. This is not going to change anyone's opinion on Halo or anime for better or for worse, so don't show this to someone if you're going to try to change them to your camp. And while you don't need to know anything about the Haloverse to enjoy this, it does help. Still, it's a nice diversion and wonderful piece of animation, and it just shows you what the next generation of animators and filmmakers are truly capable of.